Top of the morning, top of the morning. Got plenty to do this morning, but we actually do got the part for the transmission leak for this. We need to go get some parts from homie for this. And the battery's for sure dead. Like, it did take a charge and then it didn't hold it. So we need to see about getting a battery or giving it a deep charge. And yeah, y'all see how that was that transmission leak right there. So we gotta tackle that. But actually, today I'm gonna focus on this one. It's been here for a minute. Been about 2-3 weeks already. Not that I've been slouching. We've been adding to the list and I've been knocking it out. This last thing on the list was the radiator. He ordered the radiator. I need to go get it. And we're going to go ahead and do the valve cover gaskets. So radiator, valve cover gaskets. Oh, and, you know, the Buicks are like the Cadillacs. They got that dummy light. So we're going to put a gauge, a temperature gauge. So that's going to be today's main focus, get this Buick done. Like I said, I love looking at it, but it's also a risk having this car here getting scratched up or whatever. So actually, I'm going to do it right there. I just need to back it up just a tad. Start busting this hole down. But yeah, we got a lot on the agenda. Let me get to work. I actually don't have any tows today on moving cars, so let me try to focus and finish this because I got some coming up. Alright, got it backed up a little bit, got me some light action. This is where we at, y'all. So radiator, we got that order. I need to go pick that up still. And then valve cover gaskets, them shits is leaking like crazy. And I'm gonna go ahead and clean up some of the hoses. We know it runs without all these hoses, so I'm gonna take a lot of shit off and take the hoses off. So main thing, valve cover gaskets, plug hoses, and radiator. That's what we got on the docket for the Buick. I think it could be done today. Yeah, well, if they got my parts. I really should have ordered the parts yesterday, probably. Well, let me just start disassembling first. And of course, we had to make a mess. Fuck. But yeah, radiator out this hoe. Screwdriver lost. I fucking was spilling shit everywhere. Let me show y'all. That shit was nasty. Yeah. It don't look too old, honestly. It's not the original one because it don't got the copper joints. But the car has been sitting, so like mud was coming out the bottom of that hole. Not dirty water, mud. Man, I just put yanking shit off, dog. Hopefully I get this bitch to run again. Oh, it's starting to look like a motor though. Like you can finally start seeing the actual shape of the motor. Oh my God, I don't know what I just started. Hopefully we get it to crank back up. Okay, I got everything clear in my valve covers so I can pull them out. I have to pull all types of shit off. Pull back the harness, but now the valve covers are nice and clear, so I can pull these joints out. Y'all can see they were definitely leaking. Shit, and the pile of hoses continues. God damn, look at all them goddamn hoses I've been pulling off. All right, got one of the valve covers off. Got the other joint loosened, but of course, Buick had to have some in the way. I'm gonna have to take the EGR valve. Motherfucker. Ooh, fresh radiator has arrived. A few other miscellaneous parts, but of course, we gotta wait for a lot of the stuff. Go back to the Funky O'Reilly's tomorrow. But I should start cleaning, degreasing them valve covers. That's what I'm finna get on. Through the parts on my custom drying rack. They're just gonna be rattle canned down, nothing crazy. But we gotta clean them up real good. I'm gonna let them dry overnight and spray them in the morning. Yes, sir. Got these holes in my paint booth. Gonna do some rattle can Dan action, baby. They ain't gonna come out perfect, but they're gonna look way better than they did. I like to mist them. Don't give it a heavy coat first, especially something that has had grease and shit on it. Or, yeah, you just kind of want to mist it, see if it reacts. Let it dry, and then give it a heavy coat. Yeah. See if it reacts anywhere. You got to clean anywhere. It probably is going to react since this stuff was, especially the valve cover gaskets, were hella oily. All right, I gave them one coat all the way around. I don't like right there. I'll probably have to clean it up a little bit more right there in that area. This one came out pretty decent. We'll see how it dries up. We're still gonna give it at least 2 or 3 more coats. Let that dry real good. There we go. Next day dried up. Not perfect, but look a lot better than they did. All right, guys. One valve cover done. That shit sucked. Now let's move on to the other. All right, got both valve covers up in that joint. Put the EGR valve back. Alrighty then. Start plugging up the hoses, the harness back where it would need to be. Oh, you know what? Let me finish the radiator. I do got the radiator right there. Let me slap the radiator. Got the radiator installed. I was putting everything back, hoses and shit. And then, damn, dog, I was tightening this one up. And boom, that shit popped, dog. That's for the heater, but the heater cord leaking, so we just got to loop it around. So either I got to do a plug there and a plug there, or do a fitting to put the hose. I might just do a plug and a plug. I'm not sure, though. I got to take that shit out the intake. That's one thing I did not want to do. But radiator's in there. All right, pull my little plugs out. So let's see what hoses go to where, what gets plugged. I got some hoses. I might have to go get some more. All right, let me see if I could figure what out needs to be all plugged up and plugged back in. Okay, took care of all the little vacuums. Now what I got to take care of is we're installing a temperature gauge. I got to figure out if I'm going to plug it up there, or I got to hold back there, or I take one of these off. But at the end of the day, I'm going to need a bushing, because these are the ones I took off right there, the intake. That's the one that broke in the back. I might put it in there or in here. I'm not sure. I got to go to a hardware store. All right, so now that we went to O'Reilly's and Ace, we got the bushings we need to make this thing work. I might as well go get a hole saw for my, I'm gonna take this inside of Home Depot. You see, that's one thing, man, when you're working on something, sometimes or working on something for somebody else. You don't really factor in all these trips to this goddamn stores. All right, I popped this console right here. I moved it up over. I think I'm gonna put the temperature gauge just right there. There's nothing back there. He just got his radio and his equalizer. So yeah, I think I'm gonna drill the hole right there and just put it on the side right there for him. All right, let's hope I got the right size. Made a fucking mess. Oh yeah, perfect fit, cuz. Luckily we got the right size. Cool. Alright, got a temp gauge right there in the water. Shit, I don't know. I think it's time to put coolant, see if it'll crank back on. I did get a new air filter, but they don't have it. Put my air cleaner back on there. Oh, I haven't plugged up all the wires, but I kind of want to try it without plugging up all these wires. These all go to the carburetor. I want to see if it cranks without the electric. It might not. There we go. I went ahead and plugged it up. I wasn't going to plug it up, but whatever. Sound pretty good. Luckily, it started back up. Hell yeah. Now I'm going to just run a little bit, check for any leaks, any coolant leaks. And then check if my temperature gauge actually works. It's a little smoky in here. But that's all from that oil that's all over the damn manifolds. The motor running nice and smooth. I don't seem to have sprung a water leak. It's been on for like 20 minutes. Hoses look good. And the temp gauge is reading. Let's see where it's at right now. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be kind of horrible to look at the temp gauge while you're driving. But, oh yeah. We right on the money, baby. And it's been on for like 20 minutes. So I definitely think now we're ready for a test drive. Let me hit up the owner. See if he's available so we can creep around the block. There we go, the Buick finally going home. Yeah, that motor on silent.